Welcome students, this is Ravi Shankar, and in today's class let us go for the next concept of mathematics that has to be applied in physics, that is trigonometry. You might have known about this trigonometry very well. You should have studied it in your 10th standard. So we are going to study about this trigonometry. So in order to study this trigonometry, basically I am considering an angle that is available in between two lines. So I am drawing a line here, and from this point I am taking another line here. Angle between the two lines, I am making it, or I am marking it from the baseline to the inclined line. Let the angle be considered as theta. Let us take this point as A. This point is B and this point is C. First of all, what I am going to state from this? First of all, I am going to measure this angle theta. So theta, I am considering it as the angle that is drawn or subtended in between two lines AB and AC in this figure. So this angle theta, how to measure this? How to measure this angle? How to measure this angle? See, we will be using protractors to measure this angle in mathematics. See, while you are measuring this, the unit used for measuring this angle is measuring angle is usually in mathematics you will be saying it as degree. How you can able to marked as using this symbol, okay, theta degree. But when you are considering physics, in physics the units are considered to be standard units, the units which are considered to be followed throughout the universe. So wherever you can go in this universe, regarding physics, the term or the unit that we are using is a common unit called to be SI unit. See, let us consider like this. In physics, we are considering an unit which is universally followed. Universally followed. The unit which is universally followed is called to be SI units. What do you mean by this SI unit? It's a French word, System International D units. It's a French word. See, this SI unit was being proposed in the year 1916 at Geneva, at a meeting held in Geneva regarding in order to make all the units to be all the units to be a single unit, so that it is easier for us to follow. That system we are calling it out as SI system. Regarding that we can study about this later in detail. Now, how this theta is measured in terms of SI unit in physics. See, in physics, this theta, that is the angle between any two lines. That is angle between any two lines. See how we are going to measure. In physics, we are going to measure this angle in terms of radians, in terms of a unit called to be radian, simply indicated as rad. Simply indicated as rad. That is the symbol, or rad, rad. Now, I have to say, what is the relationship between degree and radian? Very important relationship and an interesting relationship. So, first of all, we have to get a relation between the measurement of angle degree with radian or radian with degree. How I can able to get this relation? Because the mathematics people will be using degree, but the physics one will be using radian. So how to relate these two? See, let us take like this. If you are considering a circle, a body is moving from here. Let us take the radius of the circle as r. This is the center. A body is moving from the point A. This body is traveling in the circular path and reaching the point A again. Then what should be the angle described at the center by the radius? The angle described at the center by the radius, you will be saying it as 360 degrees. So this is a general concept. So if it is in terms of degrees, how much is equal to this 360 degree equal to radian? So the relation is 360 degree is equal to, we can say it out as 2 pi radian. So half of this is 180 degree. So 180 degrees, this also divided by 2, you will be able to get pi radian. Or I can say 1 radian is equal to how many degrees? So 1 radian is equal to 180 degree divided by pi. Okay, 180 by pi degrees. This 180 divided by pi degrees is equal to, what is its value, you know? It is 57 degree, 17 minute, 45 seconds. How I can able to get, if you want to calculate this, 180 divided by 3.14 or 22 by 7, or you can write it out as 180 divided by 22 into 7. So if you simplify this, you can able to get the answer. See how you can able to get this 57 degree, then 17 minute, 45 seconds. There also I can write 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes. 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. Reverse also you can write. 180 degree is equal to pi radian. So you can write like this. If 180 degree is equal to pi radian, then 1 degree is equal to pi divided by 180 radian. Like this also you can able to calculate or you can write. So this is a small relationship between the degree and radian. Usually have it in mind. 360 degree is equal to 2 pi radian or 180 degree is equal to pi radian. With this two concepts, you can able to get whatever the thing that you need, you can able to get it out. So have this alone in mind. From this, you can able to derive or you can able to calculate. If you know the basic, whatever the final answer that you want, you can able to calculate it. Okay. Now, let us go for the trigonometrical law of sine and cosines. Hope you should have studied in your 10th standard. So I am going to consider about in trigonometry. I am going to take the triangle law of sine and cosine. Triangle law of sine and cosine should be studied. So in order to study about the triangle law of sine and cosine, I am considering an triangle. So let us take like this. This is the base B and I am drawing a longer side here. Okay. Let this angle, I am taking it as gamma. Joining these 2 points, let us take this angle as alpha, this angle as beta. The side opposite to alpha, I am taking it as A. The side opposite to beta, I am taking it as B. The side opposite to gamma, I am taking it as C. Here, by the application of cosine law, okay, by cosine law, I can write a square is equal to, okay, by cosine law, I can write a square is equal to, a square is the longest side, the side which is opposite to alpha. A square is equal to b square plus c square minus 2bc cos alpha. See, proof for this cosine law, you will be studying it in mathematics in your 11th standard while studying the properties of triangles. So we are not in need of, the physics people, we are not in need of the proof. We have to apply this cosine law to a triangle where we have to apply. Let us see, when we are going with the theory part, let us consider by applying the cosine law, we can get the answer. So we want the result. So I have written the result here. The proof will be dealt with by the maths teacher while handling the properties of triangles in your 11th standard mathematics book. Then cosine law. What is the cosine law? Sorry, by sine law. What is the sine law? So I can write using sine law. So you look at the diagram. You should have drawn it in your notebook. So you consider the side A divided by, you consider the angle that is opposite to that of side A. Look at the diagram. See, side A, opposite to side A, you are having alpha. So I can say A divided by sine law, isn't it? So I am writing sine of alpha is equal to, you consider another side B. Opposite to side B is beta. So I am writing B divided by sine beta is equal to, consider the third side, it is C divided by, opposite to C, you are getting gamma. So I can consider sine gamma. See, A by sine alpha equal to B by sine beta equal to C by sine gamma. So the value is considered to be a constant. The value is considered to be a constant. This we are calling it out as sine law. So one is the first one that I have dealt is cos law or cosine law, and the second one that I have dealt is taken to be the sine law. So regarding the trigonometry, we have not yet entered into trigonometry. Before that, we have considered some of the basic concepts in trigonometry. So now we have to study about the trigonometrical ratios. I think in 10th standard, you might have started to study from this. There is sine theta, cos theta, like that. So the first concept, the next concept that I have to consider is trigonometrical ratios. Trigonometric ratios. So what are the trigonometric ratios that we have to deal or that we have to dealt? See, in order to study about this, you consider a right angle triangle. So I am considering two axes x and y. From this position of origin O, I am drawing a line which is inclined to the base, and let us consider this angle as theta. Drop a perpendicular from this point. Let us take like this. Let us take this point as A and this point as B. So you write, consider a right angled triangle. So I am consider a right angled triangle, and here the right angle triangle is triangle OBA or OAB. So I am considering the right angle triangle OAB or OBA. In this, OB is taken to be, okay, OB is taken to be, either you can say it as base or this side is adjacent to theta, so I can say it out as adjacent side. So the side OB is adjacent side. Then let us consider the side AB. The side AB is opposite to this theta. So that side we are calling it out as opposite side. Then we are having the side OA. If I am taking the side OA, then I can say it out as hypotenuse. So in this right angle triangle, I am having three sides. One is the adjacent side to theta, another one is the opposite side to theta, and the longest side I am considering it as hypotenuse. What are the trigonometrical ratios that we have to consider? So the first trigonometric ratio that I have to consider is sine theta. What is sine theta? Sine theta, you know, I can write like this: opposite side divided by hypotenuse. Opposite side is AB. Hypotenuse, I can consider it as OA. Similarly, the second one, cos theta. Cos theta is, I can write it out as adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is OB divided by hypotenuse is OA. After cos theta, let us go for tan theta. What is this tan theta? See, tan theta can be written as sine theta divided by cos theta. So, if you are dividing sine theta by cos theta, hypotenuse will get cancelled. So, you will be getting opposite side divided by adjacent side. So, opposite side by adjacent side is AB. Adjacent side I can consider it as OB. That is tan theta. After tan theta, I can consider cot theta. Reciprocal of tan theta is cot theta. So I can write 1 by of tan theta. 1 by of tan theta. So you can take the reciprocal here also. So I can write adjacent side divided by opposite side, which is equal to OB divided by AB. Similarly, I can consider the reciprocal of sine theta as well as cos theta. So the next one, I am considering the reciprocal of reciprocal of cos theta. So I am taking secant theta. What is secant theta? Reciprocal of cos theta. So 1 by cos theta is equal to hypotenuse divided by the adjacent side. Hypotenuse, we have written it out as OA, and adjacent side as AB. Similarly, I can consider what? Cosecant theta. What is cosecant theta? 1 by of sine theta, reciprocal of sine theta. So hypotenuse divided by opposite side, which is hypotenuse OA divided by what is opposite side? Opposite side is considered to be AB. So what is adjacent side here? Adjacent side is OB, not AB. Adjacent side is considered to be what? Adjacent side is considered to be OB. Okay, this is cosecant theta. So this we are calling it out as the trigonometrical relationship or trigonometrical ratios. What is the next one? We have to consider the sign of the trigonometrical ratios. That is, we have to divide into 4 quadrants: first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, as well as the fourth quadrant. In this, which are positive and which are negative. So I am put the heading as the sign of either plus or minus of trigonometrical ratios. Trigonometrical ratios. See, all these concepts you must have studied in your 10th standard or in 9th standard. Here I am just recalling what you have studied. So I am dividing into 4 quadrants. All sine teacups like that you might have studied. This is the first quadrant, second quadrant, this is the third quadrant, and this one is the fourth quadrant. Here, which are considered to be positive and which ones are considered to be negative, I have to write. See, in the first quadrant, all values are considered to be positive. So I am taking like this. In first quadrant, all are positive. All are positive. First quadrant means theta. Second quadrant, sine theta and cosecant theta only positive. See here in the second quadrant, sine theta and cosecant theta are only positive. Then what about the third quadrant? In third quadrant, tan theta and cot theta only positive or only positive. And in the fourth quadrant, I can say cos theta and secant theta are only positive. Are only positive. So this we are calling it out as sign of the trigonometrical ratios. In the sign of trigonometrical ratios, we have to consider the trigonometrical ratios of allied angles. That we shall see it in our next video. While you are considering this trigonometrical ratios of allied angles, we have to write sine of minus theta, sine of 90 minus theta, sine of 90 plus theta, or 180 minus theta, 180 plus theta. Like that we have to go for the formula. See, after this, let us have the values of some of the angles that we can use it in regular manner. Let us draw a tabular column like this. I am considering an angle. That angle may be thetas, that is angle is represented as theta. Theta's value 0. Then for 30 degree, then for 60 degree, then for 90 degree, then for 120 degree, and for 180 degree. What are the different values for sine? That is sine 0 how much, sine 30 how much, sine 60 like that. Then for cos, then for tan. So sine theta, cos theta, tan theta. I am getting the values. See, sine 0 I can write 0. Sine 30 I can write 1 by 2. Instead of theta I am substituting this value. Sine 60, you can say I have left out one, isn't it? 30, 60. Instead of 30, 60, you can write 40 also. Sorry, not 40, 45. So in between I can consider 45. So sine 45, I can write it out as 1 by root 2. Sine 60, I can write it out as root 3 divided by 2. Sine 90, it is 1. Sine 120, it is root 3. Again, it is root 3 divided by 2. Then sine 180, it is 0. Again, sine 0, sine 180. Sine 30, sorry, sine 60, sine 120. So then, let us go for cos. What is the value of cos theta? See, when you are considering the value of cos theta, cos 0, we have to write it out as what? Cos 0, I have to write it out as 1. Then when I am considering cos 30, it is root 3 divided by 2. What is cos 45? Cos 45, it is 1 divided by root 2. What is cos 60? Cos 60, it is again 1 divided by 2. What is cos 90? It is 0. Then What is cos 120? Cos 120 is opposite to cos 60, that is 1 divided by 2, minus of 1 divided by 2. Then cos 180, it is opposite to cos 0, that is minus 1. Similarly, if you are considering what? If you are considering tan theta, you can divide. Tan theta is sin theta by cos theta. 0 by 1. You will be getting the answer as 0. Then you divide this. Tan 30. Tan 30, 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2. 2 will get cancelled. So you will be getting the answer as 1 divided by root 3. What is tan 45? 1 by root 2 by 1 by root 2. Tan 45 is 1. What is tan 60? When you are dividing this, 2 will get cancelled. So you will be getting root 3. Then tan 90, 1 by 0. 1 by 0 is infinity. Any number divided by 0 tends to infinity. Then tan 120. See, root 3 by 2 divided by minus of 1 by 2. So answer is minus of root 3. Opposite to that of tan 60. And when you are considering tan 180, again it is equal to 0. So this, we are taking it out as a tabular column in order to study the values of sine, cos and tan for different angles like theta is 0, theta is 30, theta is 45, then theta is 60, theta is 90, then theta is 120, and also theta is what? And also theta is 180. Hope you understood this, and all these concepts you might have studied in your lower classes. I think you might have studied all these in your 9th standard or in 10th standard. So just recall this, and we will be using all this while studying physics. We will be applying this and we will be deriving the formulas in physics. Hope you should have understood this. So the next part I will be dealing in the next video. Thank you.